Hey there. So I decided it'd be a good idea to re-record myself sitting in on a chair that wasn't swiveling around, so that we could get a good impression of my posture and see how that works. So I haven't really prepared anything much to say, so I guess I can just ramble for a little bit and see where my own thought processes lead me. Um, I guess I can talk about a little about some of the things I've thought about the nature of cognitive types and some of the underlying assumptions. For example, I've been thinking a lot about the nature of hierarchies and how those are defined and what exactly it is that determines, you know, why is it really that we need to have an introverted function followed by an extroverted function and so on. Like, why is it that you cannot have something like extroverted intuition and extroverted feeling followed in the hierarchy? Kind of that sort of stuff. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of truth in the model we're looking at, but at the same time, I think there are quite a few of assumptions that haven't been justified all that properly, and it is possible, in my opinion, that further testing and further research into the neurobiology of it will possibly, disconfirm or invalidate a lot of the things we've assumed. I mean, I think so far what is the most robust in this system is the functions and their groupings. So for all the different quadras, and you've got your betas, you've got your gammas, deltas, alphas. I think that's fairly well defined, and I usually find that whenever we're trying to type someone, we reach a consensus fairly quickly. So that's a good sign, I think. Um, but yeah, I mean, the whole issue of face centricity versus eye centricity seems well. First of all, I don't think the notions themselves haven't quite been defined in a way that makes them, in a way, fully objectively observable. And I think sometimes when people think eye-centric, they think, oh, he looked away, therefore he's eye-centric. I mean, and I mean, people look away all the time. I think it's something a little more subtle, I think, if it is indeed a phenomenon. Maybe it's not even a well-defined distinction to start with. Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on the topic. Uh, yeah, I hope the video is long enough to kind of see me talk and interact on a chair that is not necessarily moving all the time. And yeah.